Want to get that saw. Wanted to get that saw in the camera view. The only reason I'm coming on here because Hopper said come on. Because Hopper said I was live. We were talking about doing a live, and I was going to get him and Killinger, and heck, we were going to make it a party. But we were talking about doing it tomorrow. Oh, sorry, guys. I'm trying to get this working here. What's up, though? Appreciate y'all stopping by. Top Choppers. B Husky. Hey, I tell you what, though, guys. Appreciate it. I got this new little toy. I'll show off, though, since we're on here. Hey, Kurt. Merry Christmas, buddy. I got this little toy here since we're on here. I can kind of show off. Again, I wasn't going to do this, but Hopper said he mentioned that everybody come over here, swing by over here, show me some love. So I appreciate that. Love y'all. So anyway, what the heck? It's Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas to everybody. It's this little, it's a clone saw. I've been working with these guys quite a bit. It's a Neotech. It's not a Farmer Tech, or there's another name. It's Neotech. This is a really good quality clone. If you guys, there's a lot of people out there can't afford a, new saw, and this is a clone of a Stihl 038 or 380. And I just got this one. I got the whole fleet of them. And I just got this one. Santa just brought this to me. So I figured I'd kind of show it off. Sorry, lighting's not super good. But I tell you, there ain't one thing on this mag case, everything. There's not one answer. Hey, Brian, how you doing, buddy? I've been chatting with you all night. I figured you'd get tired of me already. No, but there ain't one thing on this that I kid you not. This is interchangeable with any 038, anything on it. And it's all magnesium case. And you might be a fan of these or not, the clones, but again, it's something, in my opinion, it's something someone just starting out can't afford. You're going to pay $350, $400 for this. And, and I got the 660 clone that they make, and also had the Stihl 070 clone, and they're every single part on this. These saws are interchangeable. So are they better? No, definitely not. But in my opinion, I've taken these saws all apart. Well, not this one yet. With Charles Briscoe, he's a good builder, and we've looked at a lot of this stuff, and they are made way better than the Farmer Tech flavor. I promise you that. The bad thing is right now, they're just getting over here in the United States. So, you got to give it a little bit, but I promise you that you will not have the issues. This company's been around for a really long time. A lot of people don't know about them. They're just breaking here in the States, and a good company to work with. I was thinking about becoming a vendor, but I don't know how they're going to do it. They'd have to find a warehouse or something over here in the States and all that. But, I still love my Dolmars, got a couple Macs and, Husqvarna. I got everything. I probably got like 50 saws, and this is the first clone saw that I even remotely give a thought to. And it's because they're well made. I promise you. And everybody who's owned these have liked them. So anyway, you know, it is what it is. Again, $350 or so for brand new 038 380 for someone just starting out. I don't know. You know, I wish I had this option when I started in on chainsaws. You know what I mean? You know, if I tear it up, who cares? You know. So anyway, that's that. I wanted to show that off. And also, they got some really nice bars. I'll get back to these questions if you guys have questions. But this 24-inch bar. It's their Speed Pro bar is what it's called. You know, the removable tip. This is a steel bar. What is this? D025 maybe? But this is a 24-inch. Great quality, man. I kid you not. You know, all these come with little tool kits. You know, it's not the best stuff ever, but I love these little screwdrivers, though. To tune the carbs. Come with a scabbard, gloves for some reason, and believe it or not, really decent little chains. They have the kits coming. They have all kinds of parts. They have milling machine, or not, like Alaskan milling. They just came out with those. All kinds of stuff, man, just like Farmer Tech. But they've been around just as long as them, but they haven't been in the States. And I personally think the quality's better. So anyway, there's that, you know. And again, you know, I'm not going to go, you know, use this if you know, if I'm going to, you know, saw up some wood or, you know, fell a tree. I mean, I probably will, but I mean, it wouldn't be my first pick. You know, I'd grab like my 7900 or something. But again, you know, it's fun. They're cheap. If you know, there's going to be a day that you're not going to be able to find. Well, Dalmar's ending gas chainsaw production next year, this coming year. So, you know, they'll be able to. So I guess, and don't quote me on this, I guess the patents expire or something to do with the patents. Maybe Brian, maybe you can chime in, Brian, you know. But there's the patents expire, I guess, on some of this stuff. And they can make these overseas. We'll just call it overseas. And, you know, like the replicas of that. So, you know, I imagine one of these days they'll have to do it for Dalmar. So, unless somebody buys Dalmar out. I like to see Husqvarna buy Dalmar out. That'd be nice. The gas line. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should Dalmar keep going with gas production? Makita's dropping them, right? So they want you to buy those little electric guys. So what do you think about that? My ears started steaming when I heard about it. Hey, Merry Christmas, Rock. How you doing, buddy? I've been trying to email you, man. You probably thought it was spam. Smack Evans. Love you, brother. Hope that computer's working good for you still. Kurt, bar looks okay. Yeah, I mean, it looks okay. I mean, you're going to pay a fraction of what you pay for a steel bar. And this is, you know, I don't know. I mean, I've used these bars, and I got one for that 070 too. And yeah, good luck finding one of those things cheap. Those 070, you know, that's the 14 millimeter right here. It's like 14 millimeters right there for an 070, 090, and 088, 880. Huge, big bars, man. And they're expensive. Apollo Adlenum. Merry Christmas to you. Where would I go to get us? Yeah, now again, I'm probably showing you all this and, getting y'all excited if you like that kind of thing. I mean, a lot of people like to toy around in these, think about if you're just starting to build saws or, porting or whatever. Get you one of these. If you screw up the top end, get another top end or get an OEM top end. That's what I'm going to do is I'm going to get one of these. And as things break, if they do, I've been trying to give these things hell, man. And they won't break, man. The carburetors are great on them. The only issue I've had with any of these Neotech saws is the 070. I had like maybe 10 of them, and I had and 2 of them I couldn't get started right off the box, and it ended up being the gas line had a little rip in it. So I don't know what that was about. There was that, but that's not a huge deal. And then, oh yeah, and the flywheel on one broke a key, and but and the flaw on that was the nut that goes on the to tighten that flywheel on. So I got a higher end nut. Hey Kane, what's up, guy? How you doing, buddy? And just got a new key and higher end and some Loctite. Haven't had a problem at all. I hear that the clutches are junk too, but I don't know. Anybody out there know how to run a 070 or 090? Because I tell you right now, man, it's like, to me, it's like running a small lawnmower engine. They're heavy as heck, and they're real old school. They got they have the governor is managed by the flywheel somehow. There's just little notches. If you're familiar with that, you know what I mean. It's like real old school, and you can adjust the speed from that governor right there by the flywheel. There's this little spring, and you can notch it up to, some people delete the governors, but anyway, clutches are yeah, the Farmer-Tech clutches are hit and miss too. Okay, yeah, I imagine that some of those parts, man, OEM, you just cannot replicate it. It's not cost effective for those people to do that. So yeah, I'd say like a nice OEM clutch. Some of the OEM parts, but still, I mean, if you don't use these things every day, you can get some OEM parts here and there, and still you're way under budget for, So I don't know. Again, just a toy, guys. It's nothing that, nothing you're going to go logging with, for a year. Kurt says, yeah, man, 090 is a beast. You got that right. 261's an awesome saw. So they have issues like all. Yeah, right, Smack. You got it, buddy. So he says they have issues like all saws. LOL. No kidding, right? I mean, again, I don't know what you guys think, but I mean, man, wouldn't you like to have one of some of this stuff to tinker around with when you were first starting out? Instead of, I mean, saws weren't as expensive back then, but I think my first good saw was a 029 Super my dad gave to me, and that still I think considered like a farm type saw. And man, those things were pricey back then, so I don't know, but I still have that saw, by the way. But yeah, oh yeah, it comes with these little mixer things. I think these are cool, but look what they call it. They call it a mixing pot. I feel like I'm British when I say that. It's like you're making some tea or something. A mixing pot. Oh gosh, I imagine everybody's probably gonna leave now. Yeah, so hey, whatever. There you go. I mean, fill it up once, fill one of these up, go do a little job. I don't know. Whatever. It's kind of cool. I like free stuff, so Yeah, the 6.6, that's my favorite saw. I ran this, and this is the 72cc version, this one here. So that'd be the 038 Magnum, right? Or not Magnum. Is it? Or is it Super? No, it's the Magnum. The Super was smaller than the Magnum, right? The dogs are pretty weak on this, though. I noticed that. I mean, not really. I mean, it does the job, but 72cc saw, I like bigger dogs. I like double dogs on mine, or felling spikes, felling dogs, whatever you call them. Wasn't it? Who knows that? Brian? Yeah, Brian. The mag was 72cc and the Super was 66.8. Right. Exactly. That's what I thought. Yeah, that's probably where I heard it from, is him. I like all saws. Got to pull the newer model. Timberwolves too. Yes. I love me some Echoes. Poland. Hey, Top Choppers, you got a Poland S6000 by any chance? I'm looking for one. It's Poland S6000 is a Dalmar 153 is what it is, but it's green. I don't know if you knew that. So that's the one that Nate, I forget his last name, but on Hopper's Big Live feed the other day, a guy named Nate, he's from Michigan, was wanting to donate Hopper a Dalmar 153, and that'd be a good saw for Jeremy to get, because it has some value, because it's the same model as that S6000 Poland. Real desirable saw, and man, they're torque monsters too. I've ran one. I don't have one, but I ran one. That's why I want one. Echo 600 series, yeah. Hey, Dragon's Picks, what's up, my guy? I don't know how to talk on here, guys. Sorry. I'm just a hick in Indiana, man. But Merry Christmas to y'all. Appreciate you stopping by. That's really nice of you. I hope everybody got their Christmas shopping done, because you don't have but a few hours now. I don't know, what do you guys do on that? I got to the point where it's like, Christmas just doesn't seem like Christmas anymore. You know what I mean? I'm not going to get all sentimental, but it's like, it seems like our grandparents and parents' generation had this real special thing, that they did, and got everybody together, and people would pass out the presents, and it seems like that's kind of going away, and I hate to see that, because I think routine and things like that, those routines keep a family bond tighter, and I hate to see, it's like the dinner table thing. Nobody gets around the dinner table anymore and eats a meal, it seems like, and just, I hate that, because I grew up that way, where we sat around the table and we passed out gifts, and it's just all going away. A lot of us don't do that anymore. I really hate to see it. Those traditions, that's the word I was looking for. Not routines, but traditions. Those traditions, like that, I think that's what really keeps a family together, are those traditions. Is something to look forward to. I don't know. But now it's to where, and you kind of don't know what to buy for kids anymore, unless you buy them a iPhone 13, or a what else? A new Chromebook or MacBook or whatever. It's not cool. So, What I've been doing is I'm not, especially girls. Girls are really hard to buy for. It seems like, and I just give them cash anymore and say, here, go buy your Jack. Did I see Jack on here? That's my best friend, you guys. Jack Howe. Say hey to Jack. He never gets on here. That's cool. Love you, brother. You know that. Wood, Sweat, and Tears is in the house. Merry Christmas to you, buddy. Thanks for stopping by, man. It's really cool. Was it George Outdoors? I love mine and my 710. You love your what? What do you have, George? 710 is awesome. 610, 710, those are sweet saws. I wonder what everyone's like favorite McCulloch saw is. That, you know, I keep hearing 610, 710 is the overall, like for general use, like the best. I'm not a huge Mac guy. I just don't know a lot about them. I mean, I know some about them. You know, watching Hopper's show, I know quite a bit. That one he just made, Bucking, is a beast, isn't it? Y'all see Bucking's video when he fired that up? I'm not gonna lie, I got scared. I got a little scared. I was like, man, I think it's a dog. And man, he started torquing on that high jet, and that thing came alive, didn't it? It was like, wow, ripping through that wood. That, and when he resharpened the chain, I was getting a little scared. I was like, oh shoot. Gaming computers, right? Yeah, you just don't know what to get them. Gift cards and cash, they were always like that. So, you know, that's what I do. Chromebook is crap. Yeah, no kidding. I'm a Mac guy. I have a computer degree and I'm all into computers. So I like Mac and Linux, you know, but that's kind of like different when you have to, you know, network and stuff and like administer networks and things like that. It's a little different, but DMN Saw Shop. What's that stand for anyway? Merry Christmas to you, buddy. Thanks, Jack. My guy right there. Mac 1010s never fail. That's what I'm talking about. I got two of them. I got a basket case one too. One of the original, like very first series one. I kind of wanted to make it something cool, like a hot rod type little, and paint it all black, and then the letters are yellow. I think that'd look cool. Or is that blasphemy in the Mac world? You guys tell me. I don't know. That 500 is cray cray. Oh yeah, yeah. No kidding. I like it. Dragon's Pick sounds like you're in my world, man. That's exactly what I got. 3 1010s. Well, two technically that work. McCullochs are fun. George Outdoor says McCullochs are fun, and Billy is crazy with bellhopper. He's crazy with anybody, isn't he? Crazy man. You didn't know that, Brian? Yeah, man. Yeah, Purdue boy right here. My computer does it. Hey, whatever you got, buddy. Work it, man. My computer does emails and my stuff superb. Great. That's awesome. Do it up. Oh, Logger Al's in the house. Hey, Merry Christmas, Al. Thanks for stopping by, man. I appreciate you. DM in a joke, but it's Dell Max Natty. Hey, whatever, man. You got to make it personal, right? Thanks, Brian. Yeah, a lot of money and gray hairs. I think that's when I started growing gray hairs. at the end of your college days, right? One of them I totally rebuilt. Dragon's Pick says, one of them I totally rebuilt and it needs crank seals. Do you do that? Do you do that? Do you build on saws and stuff? Tinker around with them? Dragons? It's fun, ain't it? Really fun. And you learn a lot from Hopper. Now, hey, does anybody know, does Hopper use a timing wheel? I don't think I've ever seen him use a timing wheel. And that's okay. I know a lot of builders that don't. And but they do just like some basic woods porting, you know, which is like what Hopper does. A solid saw that flows better, has a little bit more power, and will still last. Because, you know, you get some of those guys out there, they go all out. My 7900 isn't even like that, but the squish is like 18 or 19 on it, and it's pretty hot. It's pretty much a hot rod, but it's not anything that's unsafe or what's the word I'm looking for? Stable. You know, it's not going to get. You know, you got to let the heat out still, and you know, it does real well. I love that saw. It's a toss up between my Dalmar 7900 and my 73. It's both really good saws. But yeah, so Justin Weaver, hey, Merry Christmas to you, buddy. Thanks for stopping by, man. That's really cool of you. Oh, okay, let's see what we got here. Sorry. Bellhopper told me about this channel and no, never seen him use one. Oh, right. Oh, thanks, man, for stopping by, bud. Yeah, I just, you know, I met Hopper just like you did, man, you know, and I help him out with some tech. I'm kind of like Nick Pixel, kind of like do some stuff like that. I used to be a web developer, and I've worked for in public sector government most of my life, and like network administration and a lot of things like that. The nerdy guy, you know, the IT guy in the office. That's how I started out. And so, you know, I can do a lot of that stuff too. And, you know, I help a lot of this community out. So if anybody ever needs anything, feel free to reach out to me. I'd help you with anything. It's what I do. So easy peasy. I love each and every one of you. So I'd do anything for anybody. Just port saws. Yeah, Hopper is great at it. Smack, you're right there, buddy. Hi, Tressa. Florida. Oh, man. I'm jealous. Tressa, you're down in Florida, huh? Dang. Tressa Zimmerman. I can't see your picture on there. Oh, yeah, I can. Yeah, I remember you now. How you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Oh, man, I'm not even going to ask you what the temperature is down there. What we got? You know what, though? Here in Indiana and Ohio, we're man, we got up to like 50 degrees today, 51 degrees. I couldn't believe it. And tomorrow's supposed to be like 60 degrees. So, ain't that something? Gee whiz, man. I think I remember that happening like one time when I was a kid, but I like the snow, especially at Christmas time. I'm sure we'll get pounded, you know, January. I don't know why my nose is itching. What's that mean? Somebody talking about you? Jesse Harmon, he said Dalmar Doug. Good evening to you. Merry Christmas. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Hey, so let's see what else we got here. That Neotech might be releasing parts kit. Yes. Many models. Yes. No. Not as many models. Right now, all they have, all Neotech has available is the NS8105 which is the 070 clone. Then going down, they have the NS892. That's the 660 clone. Then the NS872 here, the 038 380 Magnum clone. That's all they have right now. And then they have some kit saws that's going to, come this way. They have a whole line of bars, chains. They have whole like small like yard machine line, everything. All kinds of stuff. I was blown away at their full catalog. It's unreal. I'm trying to talk them into doing some Husky, some Husky clones. That'd be really cool. The ones that Neotech don't, or not Neotech, the ones that Farmer Tech doesn't make. I think that would be cool. Because, then they would have something that only they have. You know what I mean? Because what's the latest one that Farmer Tech came out with? The 288, isn't it? Or was it the 888? They may have came out those at the same time. I can't remember, but what haven't they made? No one's done the 3120 yet, right? Husqvarna 3120. That'd be a cool one. And there's a lot of little saws too that people aren't into on these clones. Like a 357 or 346 Husky. Gosh, that's a hard saw to beat. I'd love to have one of those, even a clone. And then like a 026 steel, that'd be a cool one to have. Like a 50cc range saw. Those are for firewood. If you port them out, man, hold that thought. I got something to say about that. Derek, what's up, man? How you doing? Merry Christmas to you. Thanks for swinging by. Derek's an awesome fella. I appreciate that, man. I try really hard to help everybody. This guy we're watching is an outstanding. Oh, thanks, man. Smack. That's really nice of you, buddy. I'd help anybody do anything, man. I appreciate that. That's really nice of you. Washington State. I like Washington, man. I've never been out there, but I love to be out there. Oh, really, Tress? It's only 60s in Florida. That's interesting. You guys are probably in winter coats down there, aren't you? That's mean. No, I'm just jealous. I'm trying to think of like funny jokes because I'm jealous. Michigan, yeah, Michigan. Isn't that crazy, George? Michigan. My buddy Charles Briscoe lives up there, and Joe, what's his name on YouTube? Joe, Dino Joe. He lives up there too, and man, I talk to them quite a bit, and they are. You guys are. How did miss us? I'm 4 hours away from. So I'm only 3 hours away from the border. Not even that. 2.5 hours away from the Michigan border. And it's 50s, 60s here, but y'all got 20s up there. Is it that lake? That lake? Because I know Wisconsin is crazy too. It's wild. Yeah, Jesse. 61 in Ohio right now. Yeah, the temperature's going up, isn't it? Are you in central to southern Ohio area probably? You missed the snow? Yeah, so do we. We missed the snow too. Where is it? Be careful what you wish for, right? I don't even have the plow on my little tractor yet. So, oh man, Christmas. I love Christmas, but I'm ready for it to be over already. I love it. I'll enjoy my day tomorrow. But tomorrow night, it's on. I got more wood to split and everything. company nose itch. Yeah, something like that. You guys are crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. We all are, aren't we? You got to be in this world. You got the 40 here in Minnesota. Yeah, man. That's like a heat wave probably. Yeah, it's supposed to be 18 tomorrow in Minnesota. It's 40 right now. What's going on with this weather? Yeah, Colorado and snow. Yeah. I was I visited Tasman's live the other day. He has a nice, beautiful snow out there. Man, that's so awesome. Oh, see you, Brian. I didn't see you were leaving, buddy. Yeah, they'll have some parts kits, DMN. They'll have some parts kits. They're real hit and miss. They're just developing a website. This Neotech is, and everything. I mean, they're just like where they were at. You know, very regional, and Farmer Tech found a way to come over here before they did, and now they're starting to sell to us Americans. So, oh yes, Dragons, yes, 2100 clone. Now we're talking. Now you're talking my language. Yes, I love my 2100. What a cool saw those are, man. And I got its little brother, the 480. Looks just like a 2100, but it's 80 cc. I'll have it on my channel. Really cool saws. 288. Yep. Sorry, I'm behind on these guys. What would be a good starter chainsaw? I'm telling you right here. I don't know. Well, starter chainsaw, if you want my honest opinion, depending on what size you're wanting. It's like a firewood saw, I'm going to guess, okay? And, you know, I'm not biased to any. Dolmar is my favorite saw brand, okay? But that, I think that has something emotional tied with it from my dad. But I like all saws. I really do. I mean, look, I even like these clone saws. But so Tressa. So I think that honestly, if I were to say, only because I have experience in this saw, I think that the Echo CS590 is probably the best bang, still the best bang for your buck for a good firewood saw. I mean, it's a bigger firewood saw. It's like 59.8 cc, 60 cc class saw. And it's, you know, you can get them for under $400. If you wait till that like Echo Day sale thing, you can get like 15% off, and I think they retail for like $399. They, you know, I bought one brand new, and it, my buddy Jack, I don't know if he's still on here, he's got one, and we'll cut all day with those things, man. They're solid saws, and they have one of the best warranties out there. Their warranties are great. Now, if you're commercial use, their warranties aren't that good, but residential use, which this is more of a farm saw, but it's made like a pro saw. There's features on it that's made like a pro saw, and the power is unreal for one of these things. Tons of torque. So I highly recommend a CS590 Echo for a good starter saw, because it feels like a pro model saw. In fact, it wouldn't take much to change a few parts, and it's pretty much a 620, which is the pro model to that. If you want something in 50 cc saw, I would even still stick with Echo, like a 4910 or a 501. I believe the 501 is considered a pro model saw. So that's just my opinion. I love Stihl, I love Husky, but you can't, you know, for a starter, you can't really beat those prices for what you get. My opinion. Everybody's got an opinion on it, but you asked. Josh, what's up, buddy? JK Performance Saw Shop. $395, yes, the $395. That's what they need to make. But I think those are still in production, aren't they? 395. I think the 39 or the 592 is going to put that one out, right? Is that what's replacing it? But I still don't know if it's got the power one 395. That thing's king of the woods, man. Hard to beat a 395, right? Oh, here we go. Josh called me Delmar Doug too. I would love to get my hands on a 192, 193, 02. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's another one. Does Farmer Tech make a 020 or 200T top choppers? Do you know? I'm getting blown up tonight here. 028 Super. That's a great saw. That's a great saw. That's a good one. They were heavy. They were tanks, man, but they were solid saws. 038 Super would be a good one too. But they got this, so they probably won't do that. Okay, SmackDown 50cc range is a great starter. Yeah, it is. I agree. 50cc saw, 50cc saw. I used to be able to talk. Saw is a good one. Pat, how you doing? Getting there, Pat F. Merry Christmas to you, buddy. Coats and sweats. Yep. I've had Craftsman top. Oh yeah, the older Craftsman top panel. Were they made by Poland? Maybe. I think. Those are good saws. Those are really good saws. Top choppers. You're right. I know they do the 380, but I would like an 038 Super Clone. Yeah, I would too, bud. Derek, yeah. Really nice to see some affordable good work saws coming along. Yeah, 372 XPW. Oh, love those saws. Yeah, that's right, because they have the bigger set, like the 75cc cylinder, right, Derek? The XPW. Is that right? I can't remember. The 372 was 71 cc's, and the 372 XPW was 75 cc's. I can't remember. Josh, you probably know. 63 down in Kentucky, huh? Yeah, that's about what it is. It's not quite there yet, but man, I'm getting blown up. Let's see. Southeast Ohio. Okay. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, it's in the 50s right now. You crack up if it snowed in Florida. It snowed in Florida before, right? Northern part. I got a buddy that lives down there. He said it snowed. He probably lied to me. Record 40-degree day in Minnesota today. Normally in the 20s or below. Interesting, huh? Yeah, Hutzel. That's right. Smacks ran a couple of the Hutzel saws. It was a pretty good experience. Good deal. Yeah, 2100 is a workhorse. Love those old things, man. Oh yeah, JK Performance turned me on to a mod that he did. He put a 395 carb on those because this carbs, man, there's a lot of issues with the 2100 carbs, and I've had issues, and they have a little governor in there that fails. And JK Performance, Josh, he retrofit a 395 carb right on his. Did a little mod to it, and I'm gonna try that. I still haven't tried it. Sorry, Josh. He's gonna come up here and put the smack on me. Yes, Echo CS590, Tressa. It's an Echo CS590. You can get those at a lot of farm and fleet stores. Like we have what's called a Orscheln's here. It's kind of like a TSC or what's the other one called? Yeah, like a Tractor Supply. A lot of those places carry Echo, and a lot of Husqvarna and steel dealers will carry the Echo line as well as a secondary saw, and and they sell out a lot. Hey, Chad, how you doing? Nothing but chainsaws is in the house. How you doing, buddy? Sorry, I'm behind on these guys. What's what Jersey said? I like any saw ported and running nitromethane. Right. I mean, duh. Nitromethane. I mean, yeah. Yeah, don't everyone go trying that. But yeah, any ported saw. If no one has ran a true ported saw, some people don't even know what that means. Porting means it's like a performance mod. It means a lot of different things to a lot of different people, really. And I'm not a pro, but I know that if a saw is ported, there's different levels of porting. There's like the two main are like a woods port, and that's a strong, that makes your chainsaw your chainsaw in the woods, woods porting firewood type saw stronger. Okay, it's usually stronger to the cut, and the biggest advantage to that is when you're cutting. You know how you have to, your saw kind of kind of bog, in the cut. Well, if your saw is ported, you don't have to. You can push on it a little harder, and it'll go through there with the the same RPM. The what's it called? A power band, and that's basically what a ported saw is. And I'm still learning a lot on it, but everything flows better in a ported saw, and the numbers are timed a certain way at the factory, and you can manipulate those numbers a little bit in the porting process, and you can give it a little more, say, exhaust timing, or lower exhaust ports, manipulate a certain way to flow better, and it's kind of hard to explain, but I highly recommend having at least one ported saw. I have noticed that the smaller the CC, the bigger gains you get on porting. For example, Briscoe, and this is on a dyno, I'm not making this up. His 49cc Echoes, or 4910 Echoes, which is like a 50cc saw, have gotten 40 and 50% gains, which is unreal. It's huge, right? But if he would put a 70cc saw up there, it would only gain like 20s-ish, which is still a ton more power. But for some reason, the lower your saw, the more gains you get out of it. Anybody knows the theory behind that? Let me know, because all saw porters around the world would love to know. I don't know why that is. It just works that way. But in theory, the same applies to vehicle motors. Like, have you seen some of these Honda 4-cylinder motors that they can keep up with a Corvette? So it's almost like it's I don't know what it is. It's like you can boost these things up so much, but then if you apply the same logic to a V8, you don't get as much power. There's more weight there too, so I don't know. But it's just the oddest thing. I probably lost all kinds of people on that one, but Chad, who's a Husqvarna fanboy? You? Nothing wrong with that, buddy. Huskies are awesome. Oh, bye, Tressa. Sorry, you probably already gone. Take care of yourself. Have a Merry Christmas. Yeah, Wood, Sweat, and Tears. Yeah, he sold his soul to Husky. Oh, so Farmer Tech does have a 200T. Josh, got you. I didn't know. Hey, Bellhopper. I'm on here because of you now. I hope you know that. Thanks for the shout out, man. I wasn't going to do anything. I was going to have Killinger and everybody else on here, but we may still do that tomorrow or something. But if you guys aren't doing anything New Year's Day in the evening sometime, I'm thinking like 5 o'clock in the evening, me and a couple guys will probably come on and talk about if you have a YouTube channel, kind of talk about that. We'll talk about some of the things, you know, that can make your YouTube channel increase or you know, just get better in general. Some of the things you might not be doing. I have a lot of tricks and stuff, you know, and not really tricks, just little things that you can do to help your channel grow. And I'll have a few guys on with me probably New Year's Day for that. And I'm maybe there's a couple of us anyway that'll be there. And another thing is that day that I really want to talk about is how we as a community can help each other. Like, you know, like Buchan always says, boost everyone up. You know, I don't see a lot of that happening. I do in the comments section, but I don't with like Hopper just gave me a shout out. Hey, go check out Doug. He's doing a little live after this. That type of thing. I don't hear a ton of that in our community. I think we can do a lot better with that. And I like to talk about that as well. One thing that I did, just as an example, and I'll stop yapping. As soon as I got monetized, they give you these posts, community posts. I know you only have to have 500 subs now, but when I got monetized, you had to have more. You had to have 1,000 subs. So they give you these community posts. And what I did was I saw some of these people that are doing a really good job, and their channel is really good, but not a lot of people know who they are. And so I kind of tried to show them off like in a post and gave a link and said, you got to check these guys out. You know, they're good. You know, this, I get, you know, one person per day is what I did for like, I don't know, for a while. And I kind of tapered off on it because, you know, Christmas and everything else, but I'd like to get back to that. But that's one thing, one tiny little thing that takes 30 seconds out of my day that I can do to help my community, you know, this community that we're on here. I call it the Chainsaw and Axe community. So there's so many things we can do to help each other out because, you know, there's a lot of tools that you don't get when you're below 1,000 subscribers. And, you know, those people still deserve that. There's a lot of people out there that are working their tail off to get up to that at least and more. And they deserve the recognition. And I, you know, I'm the kind of person where I don't care, you know, if they pass me up, it doesn't matter to me that, you know, cause they'll remember that, you know, when they're bigger and plus, you know, that's just the kind of people we should be, I think. And it's a good season to remember that, you know, we all are blessed people, you know, and in my opinion, and we're only here for a short time, guys. And, you know, why spend it on, you know, hatred and, you know, jealousy and a lot of these things that you know, this channel's not good because of this or that, you know what I mean? I mean, you know, you can have your own opinion on that, but there's a lot, I'm just saying there's a lot of people in this community where we can stand up and kind of help them out, man, a little bit more, I think. And I want to do my part regardless. So, but sorry about that rambling on there, but let's see. Gee whiz, I'm so behind on these. Let me get sorry if I passed your thing up there. Hey, Mama Bellhopper, Alyssa, how you doing? So nice. Those people are just awesome, aren't they, guys? Gosh. Nothing but Chainsaw says he thinks everybody should run a bellhopper special ported saw. Hey, I'm sure if he could port one for everybody in his list, he'd do it, buddy. Hey, Hopper, I can't stay too long. I got about 5 more minutes here, buddy. I'm sorry. I got to wrap some presents still, man. I kid you not. I'd love to. I'd love to keep going on this thing, man. But let's do that for sure, man. I apologize, but I gotta still wrap some more presents and all kinds of stuff. Man, I'm a single dad. I'm doing it all, Mr. Mom and everything. So. Oh, thanks, Alyssa. That's nice of you. I appreciate it. You do a good job. You got to give yourself some credit there. I just guided her on a few things on that T-shirt thing, and she just took right off on it, man. But you guys don't have any of them bellhopper shirts. You better go jump in and get some of them. Just keep at it, DMN. Just keep at it, man. Just, I noticed one thing on YouTube personally that I've experienced. That video I wasn't going to put up because I didn't think it was good. And then I put it up and it did real good. It's the weirdest thing. Some of the videos that I spent hours and hours on editing, they do okay. You know what I mean? And some of these like quirky little things that takes 5 minutes to record, I put that up and it's like, takes right off. So just keep at it, man. Keep putting stuff up, man. That's the key. Just keep going. You give up and you'll never get there. You know what I mean? And I'm nobody in the YouTube world, but it's fun. It's not fun. I'm gonna stop. Hey, man, Wood, Sweat, and Tears, your channel's awesome. It wasn't me. I hoped you got a couple more subscribers and that realized that, man. You said I stuck my neck out for you. It's you, man. It's all you. But just imagine if everybody done that, kind of said, hey, go check this out, man. Go check this guy out and this guy out and this guy out or girl. And then there you go. You got like, 5-10 subs a day for, however long or whatever. That's pretty cool, get them up to that mark. And then they can start doing some lives and they can start, they have the tools to like, do better on YouTube and things like that, It's just something that I think's cool. You have Tim Bell, Hopper, Bugabella Ray, Donnie Walker's, all good. Yes. Yes, sir. Yeah. Now, I know like Bellhopper, he does that for a living. And, a lot of these people do that. And Donnie Walker, they do this stuff for a living. So, they get busy and they can't, they're way behind on stuff too. So, that's why I think it's important to look at some of the stuff that he does and learn. You could be the next bellhopper out there. Yeah, he'll tell you. I guarantee you, he'll tell you that same thing. You keep at it and you listen good and experiment a lot. Go through you'll fail a lot of things, but I guarantee you, he'll tell you the same thing. You go out and you give it your all. And he started somewhere. He just started, just not too long ago. What, 3 or 4 years ago, he went on, started getting serious on YouTube and started putting these porting saws out and all that. And too, so everybody's got to start somewhere, and he did, just like everybody else starts somewhere. Buck and Billy Ray started somewhere. Tin Man started somewhere. Donnie Walker started somewhere. Just down at the bottom. Who's going to be the next bellhopper? Those are big shoes to fill, aren't they? Hey. I appreciate you too. That's really nice of you to say, man. Okay, here we go. Yeah, thanks, Jesse, for putting that back on. Jesse Harmony said, let's see, the old edition 372 XPW was 75 cc's. Okay. The current X-Torque 372 XPW is still 71 cc. I didn't know that. Okay, so W is wrapped. That makes sense. Interesting. Oh my gosh. Dragon's Pick, you got a 295 J-Red? Man, that's what I'm talking about. I believe, I don't know if you know Kinsey Worsham. He's, his name of his channel is Bayou Country Power Saws. He's like the J-Red dude, man. He loves Johnsford. And he's got some nice ones. I believe he's got a 2095. He just built, or 20, no, what's the one he just built? Was a 2080 something. I forget. Good night, Chad. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good Christmas, buddy. Yeah, shorts will get you a lot of views. If you want some views, if you guys out there that have channels, if you want some views, like high views, which is always a good thing, shorts are a good way of doing that. YouTube shorts, definitely do that. What I like to do is I like to make a video, then make a short a couple days afterwards or something. Maybe try to promote that video or something. Like the best part of your video, like 15 seconds to like 60 seconds of that video. Kind of promote it. YouTube provides music for you on those, up to 15 seconds, all kinds of stuff. But you get a lot of views on shorts. Just getting people, just like a business, getting feet in the door. That's the goal, for YouTube, it seems. And then, content is king, though. If you don't have good content, then they're not going to stay. So yeah, George, you're right. Bill Hopper's he's one of a kind, isn't he? That guy. Big shoes to fill. But oh hey Nick, how you doing, buddy? Nick Pixel's on here. Thanks, sir. Merry Christmas to you. I appreciate you stopping by, man. That's really nice of you, Nick. Thank you. Smack said Hopper helped me learn so much about porting saws. Yeah, man, it's a big learning curve there, isn't it? I've learned so much from some of these guys. I can talk numbers with them and everything, but I still I'm not a saw builder, porter. I mean, I can work on any saw, and I can, and I've done a little porting, but not. I may get a timing wheel one day or something, but did you see Dino Joe's digital timing wheel? That's neat. That's really neat. There's a few guys here in the community got one of those. Pretty cool stuff. It's really cool because you'll notice that you'll set a saw. You have to set a saw like on the end of the table, because the wheel's so big, it'll have to hang like over the end of the table, and that digital reader is like only that big, so you can set it wherever you want and still work on your timing. Pretty cool stuff if you're into that. Dino Joe has those. Yeah, Kinsey is awesome. Top Choppers, awesome fellow, man. Yeah, I've talked to him a lot. He's one heck of a guy. He is one heck of a guy. Not real vocal, but man, he's a heck of a dude. Highly recommend Kinsey. Yeah, Merry Christmas to you guys. Doug, DMN Saw Shop. Doug, I'm right there with you. I built piles of saw, and I've got countless. Yeah. So that's why I started that Facebook group, Chainsaw Addicts. It seems like we're all like addicted to to chainsaws, you know, and it just kind of went hand in hand. And I think we're up to like 2,000 something members, and I bet you I've declined like 80% of the people. And you know, there's certain questions you have to answer and stuff. You get spammers in there and stuff, but yeah, Chainsaw Addicts is something I started. I don't know how old that is now. It's not. It's maybe 6 months old. It's doing real well because we're all just, it's an addiction or something. But hey, it's a healthy addiction, I think. Well, maybe to some it might not be, but it's fun. It's real fun, and I didn't realize how many people were into saws and everything until I started that. And man, there's some great people out there too in this community. But Top Choppers, Kinsey builds an amazing saw too. I want one from him. He might take you on. He's pretty busy too, and he's got a full-time job, but he's pretty busy too. But I think he likes getting into newer saws. But I think that if you talk to him right, he might take you in there on that. Chainsaw Addicts is an amazing group of people. Yeah, man. I'm trying to, you know, make sure that everybody's cool that goes in there. You know, sometimes a few oddballs slip in there and start stuff, but Facebook is kind of a hard one, man. It's a hard read because sometimes you that's happening right now. Nice, you all wear a hat. Facebook is hard. Some of these other platforms are pretty hard, aren't they? It's so. I was saying that the other day to Kane Custom Garage, Dan. It's like you'll get on Instagram and it's a completely different group of people. You get on Facebook, it's a completely different group of people. You get on YouTube, it's a completely different group of people. It's crazy how that works. You know, I mean, some people are kind of normal or, you know, the same on all platforms, but it's interesting. And I think the way that content is uploaded and shown off and, you know, all the things that you can do with it makes it so. Like Instagram's really easy and simple. So it's like, you know, pictures and little short videos and stuff. Oh, TikTok's the other one. And it's real simple too, you know, for those people like me that don't have a long attention span. You starting to get a lot of Saw and Axe community members on TikTok. So that's cool, I guess. I'm not big into it. You know, that TikTok Vine 2.0 is what I call it. Oops. But I probably ought to be getting off here pretty soon, guys. Unless y'all want to talk about something. I gotta go wrap some presents. Oh, hey Ben, how you doing, buddy? Merry Christmas to you. I work with Ben. Awesome dude. How's that axe doing, man? You chopped down your Christmas tree with it? Yeah, I hope Santa brings me a new. He did. Santa did bring me a new chainsaw. It's right here. Haven't even started it yet. Here, I'll show you guys a couple more saws since I got them laying right here from the last live. Oh, here. I'll show you something. I haven't shown anybody this yet. Hold on. I got to turn the lights out for this. Oh, hold on. There we go. I'll show you guys something. I'm still here. I'm just turning the lights down. Hold on. Check this out. Look at that bad boy. Oh, and there's more. the other side. Oh shoot! Oh, the phone's on, or the cord. Look at that. I don't know if you can see it or not. All in there. Look at that bad boy. I got this off of Kevin Smith, or not Kevin Smith. Who did I get this off? Dave Smith. He's got CCC Racing Products. He gave me a real good deal on this at Sawfest in Ohio. Pretty cool, eh? I don't like Dalmar very much, as you can tell. Isn't that cool? All original, still works. Turn the slide off. I wonder if Hopper's on. He ain't seen any of these saws. 15 people on here still. Okay. Here's a Dalmar 120 SI. It's a 68cc saw. Other side's boogered up pretty good, but okay. And I got this off of Kinsey. He gave me a pretty good deal on this. It's really a part saw. It doesn't have a muffler. It's really a part saw for this next saw. These are pretty rare here, guys. You don't see many of these saws. It's a full wrap Dalmar 6800i. That's a 68cc saw. This is the new version to that 120. They came out with, after the 120 SI, they came out with this one. It's a mean one. Kinsey's got one of these, but it's a Makita. Same saw, though. What a beautiful saw this is, man. This saw is just, oh, so excited. I can't wait to make a video with this one. I can't wait to run this. I haven't even ran the saw yet. But probably do a little porting with it and stuff first. But yeah, man, this is just a, oh, these are hard to get too, these saws right here. They're rare, pretty rare. They're getting to be pretty rare. Full wrap, which is factory. And sorry if you've seen these already on that last live we had, which was my first live ever. But here's my king of the Dalmars right here. This is a Dalmar PS 9010. Now I believe Buckins boy, what's it, Ganges, or I believe he's got one of these, but it's a 9000. It's not a 9010. It's about the same saw. This is a 9010. A heavy booger now. I'm gonna get a full wrap for it, but it's boogered up. I've used the heck out of this thing though. It's a torque monster. This is probably about my favorite saw right here. This saw here. Love this saw. Just incredible, incredible saw. And they're kind of rare too. They're kind of hard to get. If you look for one, you'll know what I mean. Heck, you can go on eBay and get one for like $2,000 or something crazy. That's not even the Dalmar one. That's the Makita. Anyway, figured I'd show you a saw or two since there's still some people on here. I get a ton of saws. But what do you think of that, guys? Hey, I'll get you my email, Smack. Three trees, Ben. Cut 3 trees down there. Thank you, Top Choppers. Now we're still go a little bit here. Oh, Dragon's Pick. Get with me. I'll or just keep tuned in on the channel. I'll give you all the information how to get some Neotech stuff. They're not full out in the States yet, but they're going to have some. They've had some things on Amazon and stuff like that, I think, or eBay. One of them. I got one off eBay once. That's where I very first found them. And but then they all like just sold out, and they didn't replenish the supply. I don't know. It was weird. You like that sign? Oh, love it, man. I was so lucky. Yeah, Amazon had some. They still may have some more now. They might have replenished some of that. Any comments on the Dalmars? Hogan. Yeah, Hogan. Sorry. What did I call him? He calls him something else, don't he? I can't remember. I can't keep up with Buck, and he's got too many. I wrote down, there was a phrase that he said one time, a big sentence, and not one word was something in a dictionary. I wrote it down somewhere. I was dying laughing. What a fella there, huh? Yeah, thanks, Hopper. You like that? You like that old iron right there, buddy? I got some old stuff too, man. Not McCulloch, but hey, you know, I like my Dalmars, man. Thank you, Smack. Yeah, love them. Ganges. There you go. I knew he called him so. That I said something like that, I think. Yeah, he runs a dolly just like that, but it's a 9,000. I think the difference is the coil and flywheel on the 9,000. The 9010 has an unlimited, I believe, coil, and you can retrofit one of those on the 9,000 too. But still, the 9,000 strong saw. He loves that saw. Hogan does. He loves that saw. He uses it all the time. They're racing with them and all kinds of stuff. Fun saws, man. Ganges is Hogan's nickname. Okay, gotcha. So his name isn't Buck and Son? Okay. Top Chopper says, hey, does anybody know where I can get some good parts for a Pioneer 1100, 1200? I think. It is what it is. You know what? I'll tell you a guy that deals a lot in Pioneer saws is Andrew from Butler Outdoors Canada. If you reach out to him, he's got all kinds of Pioneer stuff and quite a few Macs and some old home lights and a lot. He's up in Canada, obviously, and he deals a lot in that. A lot of old Pioneers. He had a lot of old Pioneers, so ones I've never seen. He's shown some stuff on his channel. So Butler Outdoors Canada, get with him. I bet he could source something out for you if you can't find anything. Top Choppers. Lil Buckin. There you go. You know, I remember Buckin saying something about Hogan was going to start his own channel. What's his business? Cedar Trees Works or Cedar Works or something like that. I remember Buckin saying that he was going to start his own channel. I was looking forward to that. I haven't seen anything on it. He's got an Instagram. I know that. And he puts a lot of stuff on there, but haven't seen anything from him yet. So that'd be cool. That channel would take off quick, wouldn't it? You better get on that. Chop, chop. But, well, hey, guys, I think I'm going to cut off here. I wasn't even going to do this, but Bellhopper called me out. But I think I'm going to get off here, and so you guys can enjoy the rest of your evening instead of looking at my ugly mug. And I got some presents to wrap up anyway. Yeah, Top Choppers, yeah. Yeah. Get with the Butler's Outdoor Canada. Andrew is his name. Awesome guy. Yeah, eBay, man. I've been looking at eBay a lot. You can find a lot of obscure stuff on eBay. But yeah, Merry Christmas to you guys. B Husky, yeah. Yeah, but if you ain't doing anything New Year's Day, tune in. We'll try to get a bunch of us together, and I don't know. I'll harass some of these guys and try to get them on there and chit chat, see what we can do there. Look forward to seeing some of you guys if you ain't doing anything. It'd be New Year's Day in the evening, so if you do your New Year's Eve thing, you can sleep in and all that, whatever you do there, and wake up and get a couple laughs from us or something. Start the new year right. So if you ain't doing anything New Year's Day, so all right. So I'm gonna sign off. I appreciate you guys coming by, and have a Merry Christmas and a blessed New Year. Take care of yourself, okay? Bye.